Hey, what is happening, guys? It is Curtis, and welcome back to another episode on the GOAT server. Greatest of all time server, trying to be the greatest of all time GOAT. Greatest of all time Minecrafter, or trying to be at least. As you can see, I just crashed into a wall while flying. That does not sound like the GOAT maneuver. Anyway, we are here in the shopping district today. We are working on some pretty interesting things. We have all these shulkers here. Supplied by Future Force. A lot of goodies. A lot of them. We are here in the shopping district because we have plans to make a town hall with some pretty neat features. We've been doing a lot of testing in a creative server, and I'm really excited to get it started. It probably will take a couple episodes to get done, unless some of the goats pitch in off camera. But ooh, it's going to look very pretty. We worked really hard on it. We spent over 10 hours, or I spent over 10 hours. Some others spent even longer. Some people spent 2 days, but I spent 10 hours helping design this build we're about to do. And in all honesty, I really like it. You're going to like it too. It's going to look really amazing. But we are going to get back to that in just a second. There are some other things I kind of want to talk about before we get started with this or any other projects. And that happens to be one of our other projects. What? What do you mean flying is not enabled on the server? I'm not even flying! Alright, we're back. I have no idea what happened there. But anyway, we have other projects that are going to be happening in today's episode, or at least getting started in today's episode. One of the members is really interested in building a city, like sort of a group project sort of thing, where we all collab together to build a city. And connection lost? What the heck? What keeps happening? I'm so confused. Let's try this again. Anyway, what I was saying, I guess it really doesn't need the visuals right now, but we are planning on working on a city together, and I'd be really excited to participate in that. I'm not like an amazing builder, especially with modern styles, but I can definitely give it a shot. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll have to get back to this later then, I guess.
2 hours later.
And we are now here in the Nether. I am riding on this skeleton horse that I found in the shopping district, and I have named it Curtis is a Horse. Now, the reason for this that some of my subscribers may not know, but those that watch Gort's video will definitely understand, is that Gort had a horse next to his base that he was calling Curtis before I had joined the server. Oddly enough, that horse disappeared right after he name tagged him, and I personally have no idea what happened to him. But he named it Curtis is a Horse. So I am going to take this skeleton horse, bring it over to Gort's base, and then we're going to leave it over by that same area that the other horse disappeared from. So let's go. Let's see if we can get him through this portal. And hopefully he doesn't start suffocating. Oh god, that'd be so embarrassing. Where are you? There we go. Now, I need to somehow get him down. Oof. Okay, let's get off. Let's see if we could, like, borrow a splash potion of slow falling from Gort. I'll bring it back to him later. I just want to make sure that we can actually get it. Okay, I wasn't able to find any potions of slow falling, so I had to make my own. But let's go ahead and splash him. We'll get on. We'll ride him off. What? 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 Huh? What? What? I'm so confused. hopefully I can find another one. So there were no other skeleton horses in the shopping district. However, Fall Girl says that she actually has some skeleton horses that I can take. And I only need one. So let's go actually find her portal. This isn't her portal, but it is close enough. Okay, let's try this again. So Curtis is a horse. And let's go ahead and name this one. And then throw on a saddle. Perfect. Oh, let's not forget our ender chest. Perfect. And now we gotta get this horse to Gort's base. Okay, let's... Whoa. Hello. He didn't like going up there. Let's get this guy down. Alright, now let's get him down safely. Okay, I don't think I can ride him. I think that was the problem last time, was that I was riding him. So, let's try to push him down. Maybe, like something like this. There we go, there we go! It's working! It's working! Oh, it's falling a little bit faster than I thought it was going to. But, it worked! Okay, let's get this horse into position somewhere down here. Somewhere. Yeah, I guess when you're riding the horse, the slow falling doesn't work. So I guess I gotta keep that in mind next time. But this one should not be able to drown, which is very preferable to his previous horse, which I believe drowned. And so it's not good that it drowned. Oh, was it over here or was it next to the foundry? Oh, I think it was next to the foundry. Not next to his villager breeder. Okay, around the base we go. Oh, we got some water across, but luckily he's not going to drown because he's a skeleton horse. You know, the best kind of horse. Oh! Gort just joined the game! Okay, so hopefully he's not around here. I'm actually going to kind of leave the horse in here. I'm going to try tethering him to a fence so he doesn't escape, because there is open lava around here, and there is some places where he might be able to just fall down. So I'm just going to connect him here so he can't escape. And boom, we are done with that. Let's actually go check up on what Gort is doing. Which way is he? I think he's to the west. Let's head over there, and let's actually find out what Gort is up to currently. Oh, it looks like he's busy producing some concrete. Ooh, wow, look at that. Yeah, he recently started working at the concrete shop. And so he has built this machine to convert the concrete powder into concrete blocks. And then he's using a TNT duplication to actually blow it up to drop the items. I actually need to make a TNT duper myself because I want to make a crimson and warped fungus stem farm. Specifically just for the stems. I don't even care about the blocks. I like the wart blocks. I really just want that and maybe some shroom lights. But anyway, there he is. Crouched down. Maybe I'll just kind of sit there and bother him for a little bit. Not even bother him, just kind of spook him. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's... Oh, I have an idea. Oh, look at me. I am Pennywise the Clown. And originally I was going to use the skin for something else, but now I am going to use it to kind of spook Gort as best as I can. So let's glide on over there. And I want to not make a bunch of sound next to him. Let's actually take off our light trap. Ooh, that's loud. Let's turn down the volume a little bit too, actually, while we're at it. What is that? Master volume? Sure. We'll just kind of come up here. And we'll spook him. Look at him go. He's working hard. Oh, he's moving. Hi, Gort. I, I, I wonder what his thoughts are on that one. Would have worked better if it weren't your feet I turned around to. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should. Oh no! I didn't have an elytra on Gort! Oh no! He tried to kill me! Long live the king, he says. No, he says, well done though. Amazing. Let's get dressed again, I guess, and then put our regular skin back on. Oh, goodness me. That was quite silly. Okay, we are back in our normal skin again. No more Curtis is a clown. We are back to Curtis does a dig. And let's actually see. Oh my gosh, he's getting so much concrete. That's amazing. Look at him go. I need to make something similar eventually. Alrighty, I got my worker's helmet on, the observer, and now we're going to go take a look at how this thing functions, or at least I am going to observe how it works, and then maybe I'll learn a thing or two for my design. But I won't bore you guys with the details. But basically, he just kind of sits in here, he puts in his concrete powder, it gets pushed once it goes over, there's like a redstone torch right there, once the block goes over that, this redstone dust will get powered, which powers up all this, which will fire these observers, pushing the pistons, which will push the concrete powder under the water, and then this stuff will check for those block updates. When it updates, the pistons will fire, pushing them down, and after certain timing, or not timing, but after a certain amount of times that they get pushed forward, this system will be lifted up, then pushed back down, like so, activating all these observers, which will push these blocks forward right at the moment the TNT explodes, giving it a 0 blast resistance. And then it just gets sucked up into the water stream, into some hoppers, and wow, look at him go. That's pretty impressive. I really like these kind of systems, honestly. Oh, right, and before I forget, how his TNT duper works. It's a TNT duper. I have no idea how it works. That's my response to that. That's my answer. Oh, he stopped. Why'd he stop? Hello? Gort? Are you okay, buddy? Anyway, back to work. In my observations, I have no idea what this man is doing. He is trying to fix something, and I just realized he has a torch powering this line into a comparator, but the line also leads into a repeater, and back into the comparator, which keeps the comparator off. What I'm not understanding is how it's supposed to work, or what it's supposed to be doing at least, because it just kind of doesn't make any sense. It looks like he might be trying to do a pulse extender, but I could be wrong. And you know what? I am excited to see how it turns out. Oh, he said dirt. I don't know why. This man is an enigma. I have no idea what's going on in that big brain of his. Here, let me just ask him what he's trying to do, I guess, because I'm not following at all. This observer, as a hat or helmet, does not help me actually observe, believe it or not. So hopefully he can explain a little bit of it to me. He says he needs a pulse time checker. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that means. Not at all. Alrighty, it seems like he has figured it out. I'm gonna leave him to it because I have no idea what's going on here. And we got other stuff to worry about currently. So, let's head back home. Alrighty, folks, no more goofing around. We actually gotta get done with the next room of our build, of our base, and that's gonna go right over here on the the side of this boomerang shape that we got going on. And it's going to use a lot of blackstone, similar to how this one used a lot of blackstone. And actually, let's take a look at the materials list. So, like I said, ton of blackstone. But we're also going to be using some quartz, some signs, some warped wood, some soul sand, glass, sea lanterns, and probably a ton of redstone. I should probably get out the redstone, huh? That would probably be very helpful. And it's going to be quite big, but I've been thinking about this room for a while, and I've been wondering, okay, where am I going to put it in this build? And I finally decided this is where it's going to go. And oh my, I'm just so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Let's get started with it. Alrighty, the room is finished. So, here we go. Let me actually show you what this thing is. Oh, inhale moment is testing it out. Although he's having a little bit of trouble actually getting this to work. But basically, we're going to hit this note block. When this opens, we throw a pearl up. It gets stuck in the water. And now, if somebody were to hit this note block, they're going to teleport. And so, for example, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to run this way. There we go. I teleported. So, any of the goats now can set up their own teleporter to get to my base a lot faster. I have, in total, I think there's 24. I think that's more than enough. I have some Ender Pearl shulker boxes right here for them. And I think we're good to go on that. And Inhale is here. And so I'm going to have him set up his own Ender Pearl stasis chamber. Okay, good to go. Thank you for your time. Alrighty, he is putting his name on a sign, so now I'll know that this is his stasis chamber. And it also lets other people know that, hey, don't use this one, use one of the empty ones. Okay? This is really cool. I'm... Inhale, exhale. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Alrighty. This is awesome. I'm so excited for this. I hope some of the GOAT members actually do end up using this, just so I can get them here a lot faster. Alright, let me actually show you guys how this works. So you stand on the sea lantern, you hit the note block, and throw an ender pearl up here. And now, I can go about my business, and let's say, for example, let's say it was Inhale's Ender Pearl, and he was all the way on the other side of the world. Then he could hit, or I could hit that note block and teleport him to my base whenever I want. And hopefully, it's whenever he wants too. So let's actually have him test it out real quick. Okay, so I'm going to have him hit the note block, and don't put a pearl in it, because I don't want him to switch pearls. I want him to just hit the note block, and voila, look at that! We teleported over to our stasis chambers, which is perfect. And like I said, we're going to put a sign here for every goat that puts in a pearl, so we know which one is which. Awesome! Something unfortunately that we just learned, though, is that we can't teleport somebody who's in the Nether or the End. So they have to be in the overworld for this to work. Oh well, he's going to come reset his pearl right now, though. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, Curtis, you know you could have just done a hole in the ground, had some water with some soul sand and a trap door, and that would have done the same exact thing you're doing here, right? And to that I say, yes. Yes, I do. However, this one's a lot fancier. It drops down from the ceiling, and I think that's really cool. It's also very compact in its design, which I like a lot. Oh, Griffin's here, so I'm going to have him do the same exact thing. Alright, a couple different goats have set up their stasis chambers, which is fantastic. But that is all we're going to have time for today. Remember, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. If you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter, Instagram, and supporting me on Patreon, all at Curtis Does a Dig. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am quite happy with what we have here. Oh no! That could have been deadly. I know it is just a box. It's like literally just a big black box. Which is not super pretty, but it's definitely something that I'm really excited for. Just the redstone behind it, the mechanics we got going on here. I am so very thrilled to actually have it at my base now. This is something I've been planning for quite a bit of time, and actually getting it in here is just, it's so wonderful. I'm so excited to actually have this up and running. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.